have sound therapy going on over there, free for the folks. So if you get too crowded in here, you can slide off over there, give you some free acupuncture, acupressure, Reiki as well over there, and they're doing sound therapy. I'm also going to be doing that here for the rest of the remainder of the afternoon. Sound therapy, acupuncture. Also, make sure I go see the African Holistic Health Chapter, Sister Shai right there with the reflexology. All right? Brother Barry, I asked you, can you please share some folks about what you do with the musical thing, please?
As I said, I'm a singer-songwriter. I had an album produced out last year. I produced, executive producer, written all the songs myself. It did very well, sold over 300,000 copies. So I'm doing a mini tour this year. One of the songs I'm going to do
February
for you, acapella,
22nd,
is called
2025.
Coming from a distance, but I'm biding my
Great
time,
gathering.
knowing that there's something wrong with this heart of mine. Message after message, begging every spark, almost as if you're afraid of what lies in my heart. I'll take a chance, I'll put my heart and soul where I wanna live, yeah. Loving like this, just wait on this, just for a kiss. I'll be taking a risk, girl, hold me, baby. Guide me, lady, show me the way to your heart. Lead me, guide, sweet lady, show me the way to your heart. Song that I wrote, this song was written over 20 years ago. And it was something that I was working out one day in the gym. And some guy said, man, I want to get my groove on. I'm like, what? He said, I want to get my groove on. I said, all right, well, went home, wrote some notes down, and I went back to it and I said, you know what, this is the song. So I sat down, I didn't get to bed till 6 a.m. Finished the song, went to the studio, later wrote vocal track, and it goes something like this. Time to get your groove on. Time to get your groove on. Time to get your groove on.
Master martial artist Herman, also a singer.
Party lights, city lights is not enough for me. I need a place where I can tear my trouble away. You work hard every day, they fly you to live. You need a little time to unwind. Take your time, let your hair down. Say what's on your mind. Let me see how you feel. Tell me how real it is. Time to get your groove on. Oh, time to get your groove on. Come on. Time to get your groove on. Oh, time to get your groove on. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So we have some other people that just came in. I would like for them to get up and just to say what they do and what style of the art they take. Also, I'm going to start with the professor first. I've got the chance to watch her grow up, do jiu-jitsu. Also got to learn a lot from her because she is a professor and she teaches in college. And without further ado, I'm going to bring up Shion Darlene DeFord. Come on. Just tell them what you do right there. Just tell them what you do. You don't have to come up front. Go ahead.
I don't have anything to say.
Well, what do you do as a teacher, and what do you do?
As an instructor, as a teacher, I teach psychology, most stuff about culture, and there are courses that I designed myself for the Department of Psychology at Hunter College.
Oh, wow.
So I teach cultural psychology, ethnic and cultural identity.
Wow.
At one point, I taught an African-centered psychology course.
That's
So
a
that's
lot
what I
to
do
say.
there. Yeah.
That's a lot.
And then I studied and continue to study jiu-jitsu and Shotokan. But not as much as
And one other thing I want y'all to mention, she's one of the Tuskegee Airmen's daughter.
All right.
Okay, so that alone, I'll give her applause.
She's one of the Tuskegee Airmen's daughter. There's always so much history when black folks get together.
Okay, give another hand, please. When we recognize our own, you get to see who's you in the midst of. You never know who you're sitting next to. You never know what this person might need, the help that you are looking for, because you don't know who's in the room. Now you will know. The other person I like to bring up forward is Raza Kaza. Come on up, man. Come on up. Come on up, Raza. Raza, come on up. Let's go, let's go. I got a chance to work with this gentleman for 2 years now, going on 2 years, and he has a lot under the cap. When I tell you he has a lot under the cap, I'm just going to let him give a brief summary of what he does and what he represents. Raza.
Hi everybody, I'm Raza. I work with Dr. Wergroup, and what we do is we work on projects that contributes to overcoming dehumanization. Right now we have a lot of projects that we'd like to have supporting people's involvement in. That spans upon health, agriculture, technology, stuff like we have a program right now. I would like to bring up my colleague, Atefet.
Come on, Atefet.
To go into details.
I guess I'm the one up.
Yeah, tell them about what's current and updated.
Hi, everybody. How y'all doing?
All right.
Well, I want to thank Barry, of course, for inviting us.
Barry
We're
Herman.
always appreciative of engaging with him. This is a man walking, a history walking here. Everywhere we go with Barry, he's well recognized, he's well respected because he has integrity, he's disciplined, and he's consistent. So we're so proud to work with him, with Dr. Wergroup. As my ally mentioned, we contribute to overcoming dehumanization. What does that even mean? Contributing to overcoming dehumanization. That means whatever that has been taken away from you to fulfill a full life in full capacity is what we want to defend for you to receive. You have to recognize that within your life. What are you being deprived of? And as a people, we've been deprived of a lot. And this is our time to come together in allyship and establish how we're going to do that through coalitions. We develop coalitions for coalition's sake in the space of contributing to overcoming dehumanization. Just recently, Ronald just had a Harmony Expo event. This is an expansion of speaking to businesses that worked upon the FAME, which is
Fashion, arts, entertainment, and music.
yes, in addition to having an emergency series immersion. See, you have do it too. Not today.
Live action in the hood.
But and we had an emergency information given that Brownsville Heritage House, one of our allyships in Brooklyn, where we're working with Barry, who provides Yum Yum Energetics. We're excited about this piece because in order to protect your equity, which is your legacy, you have to have the right mind, which speaks to not only the knowledge, but also your nutrition, and also your exercise, and also your knowing your human rights and the rights of children, the nation, to be recognized as a nation. So we thank Barry for this opportunity. We invite you all to our engagement. We're going to Fiji in 2025, and we want to be able to provide a group, a creative group of children to be able to go and meet other children. If they're our future, why aren't they not meeting each other from across the land? Why aren't they recognizing the ability to know what's going on all over the world? We need to create that space for them, in addition to other spaces and commodities where we create commodities for communities. Being able to bring you to the contracting table to bring equity back into the community. So you decide what's in your field. So I'm not going to take up any more time. I can't roll out, but I thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I just want to let people know that there's a lot of people in here you need to be in touch with. You need to exchange, converse with them, exchange numbers, because you're going to need some of the help that everyone has been just talking about, giving you examples of, and creating scenarios that you're already facing now. Some of us are, some of us aren't, but when that time comes, you'll know who to go to get the assistance that you need. On this time, I'm going to turn it back into the hands of Dr. Shaka.
Peace, family! Peace! Peace! All right, before we got everybody up in here, let's move up that crowd, brothers in the back. I want to give a round of applause to our brother Sabri. Come on over here, brother. Master Sabri, come on up here. This brother's a young master that his father was also a part of the Black Liberation Army, BGA movement. And many, many years ago, I wound up having the honor of meeting him at a martial art tournament. And he had saw my works from in the past and saw also my support letter that was out for me when I was held hostage many years ago. I was a political prisoner. And so his father remembered me, and we remembered each other. And I remember seeing this young man, this dynamic young man at a tournament, and they were singling him out. And with his eclectic style, he was clipping everybody out from all these different traditional styles of martial arts. And so, you know, they was like, he's doing it too good. He's cheating. He's not cheating. He's just good. You know what I'm saying? His father taught him right. He had the right principles, the right stuff. And so with that, I had to make sure that I give credit to where credit is due. I want to definitely thank my young little brother, Master, Sabrina, coming on out. And he's got some stuff that he's going to share. I don't know if you've seen some of his stuff on the internet, but he is a dynamite martial artist, and I want you to see some of this right now.
Right, peace and blessings, everybody. I'm gonna say peace. I want to hear peace back. All right, peace. I'll see it one more time. I need that energy. I need the love. I need the feelings. Peace. All right. So, as the brother said, Dr. Zulu was saying, named Grandmaster Bree. You can find me on any social media website. www.instagram, Facebook, it's Grandmaster Bree, Grandmaster B-R-E, all that. Now, as he was saying, my father and my godfather trained me. What's up, huh? You know, and the style that I put together and I formed is called Shinkaru Jitsu. And Shinkaru Jitsu is the evolving way of combat. And it's pretty much when you take a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and the ideology that you need to be fit to defend yourself. All right, so whatever it is that's going to work in the situation, that's what you got to do, that's what you got to use. Okay, sometimes you got the traditional, and traditional is excellent to give you the strength. Traditional find the middle piece, but sometimes people aren't going to attack with a reverse punch. And that was something that my father and my godfather had realized. Both of them were black belts in martial arts systems, you know, from different things between Shotokan, Goju, Shaolin Kempo, Taekwondo, of course, Sanukis Ryu and Grandmaster Moses Powell and Little John Davis. So we put all that together, and then I was their champion, and I just kept that going. So I'm gonna leave y'all with something. I'm gonna show a technique, a basic technique. Of course, put a little boxing with it as well. My father was a boxing champ. So one of the techniques I did, so the attacker is going to throw a jab cross. You know, boxing is the most common way of combat, especially in America. It's a jab cross, right? So we got the jab cross. So I slip the jab and I check this cross. So first I'm gonna, all right, again, so I catch and I slip. So I'm gonna do it slow so you can see what I'm doing. So I catch the first one, but I'm slipping at the same time. And I continue to slip and I check. All right, now we can go fast. Good, so like when I'm there, one more time. What I'm doing, I'm gonna pop this elbow. I'm gonna go around the other one. Alright. Nah, I should keep this on because we're gonna be in the street. We can't get comfortable in the street, right? Let me stay nice and uncomfortable, right? I can do this just what I need to do. So like you don't want to? Good. So what I'm here, I'm gonna pop this elbow. So what I did, let me do it one more time, slow. I catch and I slip. The reason I catch, even though I'm slipping, because if I'm out the way, why I gotta catch? I want to give him the illusion that he hit something. When you in a fight, it's very easy to give the illusion to your opponent. People gonna ask questions like, that don't work, that don't work. When you fight somebody, you give them illusion. So when you catch their hand, in his mind, he think he hit my face, but I'm slipping, and then he's gonna do the next one automatically. I'm already out the way. This is gonna give me full extension. I'm gonna break this elbow. When I break this elbow, he's gonna be in too much pain to react with the other hand. I'm gonna keep this hand, and I get his throat at the same time. So I'm here, I break the elbow, get his throat, get the hand. All right? So I can either chop this, or I can grab. As my godfather, my grandfather, my father, they would grab with a tiger claw, like grab his throat. So he can't breathe, he's very uncomfortable. He's starting to get a little dizzy. And I continue to break this elbow. And then I slide down to the wrist, and I rinse with the wrist. Now I got control. If there's somebody else coming, I can continue pulling off this wrist. This is a lot of pain. You continue to bend this, this is a lot of pain. All right? And I can continue going with this, and I can take him down. I'm not going to take you down, Ron. All right? But I can take him down. So that's where the technique go. I'm going to do it one more time. I'll do it fast. All right, here we go. I won't take it. All right, ready? Let me see it. You can go faster. They want to see if this is real, all right? You're going to see if this is going to actually work, right? So we'll go fast. One more time. Good. So I'm here. Right, so when I pop, if I pop, don't pull it back because I'm going to have to pop it for real. So if I pop this, he's not going nowhere. Grab, lock, and then I can just go into a takedown. Us? We got martial arts in here, right? Us? Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. All right. I say Grandmaster Bree on any social media. Grandmaster Bree, thank you.
Give a dramatic master round of applause.
Yeah, good look.
February 22.
Peace, family. Peace.
February 25.
We got a few more words of wisdom that we want to share.
52nd Blocks Convention, Harlem, New York.
Who's over here stunning somebody over here? Yes, make sure y'all get those stunners. Arm yourself, empower yourself. Learn how to fight back and do it responsibly. Come to one of our classes. I'm actually have the good news of sharing that I'm going to be resuming martial arts, martial science classes here at the People's Church, starting in March. Tuesdays from 5:30 to 6:45 will be the youth class, and 7 o'clock p.m. to 8:30 will be the adult class. All welcome. Just leave your excuses out the door. And Saturday, we also have the training. Again, we're resuming at 11:30 for the youth till 12:45, and 1 p.m. to 2:30 for the adults. Again, open to all, user-friendly, but leave the excuses out the door. My issue is no excuses, just results. Come work out, come train. Us? All right. Brother Shaq. Uncle Shaq. Okay. You gonna beat me up now?
Peace! 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 You gotta sound louder than you are. Peace! Peace! What's better? My brother of a chef. For those who didn't see our introduction at the very beginning of the program, I'm a veteran of the original Black Panther Party right here in New York. And I don't know if you can see it on this side, but there's a flag back there that says "Free the Panthers."
Yes.
There are still 4 Black Panthers in prison.
Yes.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Still 4 Black Panthers are in prison. Imam Jamil Alameen, formerly known as H. Rap Brown, is still in prison. He's 82 years old this year. He's got to come home. Mumia Abu Jamal is still in prison, coming out of Philadelphia. He'll be 71 years this year. He's got to come home. So what you don't probably know, Kenny Zulu Whitmore is in Angola prison, 71 years old this year. He's got to come home. Last but not least, if you want to hear, does not get a card, put your hands up. If you did not get one, we're going to make sure you get one. Kamal Siddiqui is the last New York Panther in prison. He's got to come home. He just made 72 years old on February 19th. He comes up for parole in July, and we want to make sure we can welcome our brother back home for his sacrifices. Kamal Siddiqui, we're organizing right now. Folks should see me before you leave. I can give you information. If you don't get it on the card, get in touch with us. Our freedom fighters sacrificed. Many of them, matter of fact, most of them don't have any 401ks. They don't have any pension plans. A lot of them don't have Social Security. Most likely because they were locked up for 40 and 50 years, fighting for our liberation and our freedom. It's our duty, as society always says, to fight for our freedom. But we got to also support those who fought for our freedom. So I'm asking everyone here to get involved, particularly with our own New York's own Kamal Siddiqui, help bring him home. He's currently being held captive in the Augusta so-called medical prison, where they try to cut off his leg. We had to stop that. And he's under bad conditions that's there. So please get in touch. Last thing I want to say is this. I've been giving out Malcolm X buttons to everyone who spoke. Yesterday was the 60th anniversary of the assassination of El-Hajj Malik al-Shabaab's Malcolm X. 60 years ago, he was assassinated. Teach your children that history. Remember those days. You know, Dr. Shaka and I and a few other people, we did a ceremony for him yesterday morning, right outside what used to be called the Audubon. Come next year, we want to make that big. Just like his birthday, his commemoration day should also be recognized. Malcolm told us we have the right to defend ourselves. That's why we're here. Self-defense is a human right. We have to be able to defend ourselves. Malcolm taught us that in 1965 when he left. In 1966, the Black Panther Party for self-defense organized itself to follow that tradition and carry on that legacy. Finally, I want to acknowledge my comrade here, Brother Tariq. Could you stand up? Brother Tariq was in the Black Panther Party and then in the Black Liberation Army, for where he served 17 years as a prisoner of war. Because we are at war, brothers and sisters. Oh, yeah. Make no mistake about it. And that self-defense has to be carried on all levels. My nephew Sabriz here got a call the name of Akil Ajinde. Akil Ajinde. If you don't know that name, get in touch with me. I'll tell you about him. But you can look it up. Master Akil. Came out of Attica, foot on the ground, great organizer and teacher. Master Akil. So, where's Tafik? We usually say, when we talk about our political prisoners, we say, what's the call? What's the call? Free them all! What's the call? Free them all! What's the call? Free them all! All power to the people. All power to the people.
Power to the people.